This is my home. Or should I say, our home, since I'm surrounded by a small group of survivors from various walks of life, and we have taken over this abandoned ship in the apocalypse. But not all is as well as it seems in this story, because one of our survivors, a brand new player called Peaches, is infected. And outside the walls of this shipping port may lie a cure, with one massive undead catch, hordes and hordes of insane zombies, some of which are mutated, evolved, and frankly, terrifying. Not that I'm scared or anything. Welcome to a new chapter in our story. Can we keep our group alive and move closer to our goal of rebuilding a village at the end of the world? Or is this just the beginning of the end? Welcome to the war. Hundreds of zombies, limited time, one goal. Find the black hazmat zombie, obtain the cure, and save our friend. But the clock was already ticking. We searched tirelessly, areas we had never explored, and for a long time we were hopeless, driven by necessity. But we never gave up. Big group down here. Brollow, there might be one down here. Hold on. Yeah, one here, one here, one here, one here.
I'm coming. Yeah, here.
Fuck, I don't know if we're fast enough. Peaches, where are you? I got you. I got it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, okay, I'll take it.
You're gonna be okay, Peaches. You're gonna be okay.
Thank Dad. You're a good man.
Peaches was cured. Each dose of the Zomboxavir will clear all ongoing infections in your body, but this was a reminder of the dangers we could yet face. Once Peaches' condition had improved, I took him with me on a run out towards the gates. My eyes were firmly locked on progressing past the walls, but that would mean killing a lot of Zeds and staying alive long enough to loot these buildings in the first place. Once the front gates were clear, we could work our way east beyond the main road to see what was behind the wrecked cars. From appearances alone, we knew that these were factory buildings, but to what extent and what they contained, we weren't sure. Only time I'm gonna get in trouble is when there's a sprinter or when there's a horde of just way too many of them. And I'll normally run and reposition. Like, for example, maybe this kind of horde. Yeah, let's get out of here. Hold on, back up. After clearing the local population, I entered one of the safer, smaller buildings and came across something that would be an important game changer for our future village. Dude, there's a generator in here. After grabbing the generator, the walk back was a little risky, since holding it meant that I'd be pretty useless in a fight. But with Peaches able to take on single zombies here or there, we made it back safely enough. With another goal accomplished, we took some time to tackle a horde that had decided to come and cause some trouble. And finally, after a long day, we settled down to discuss the plans ahead. Look, we're not going to be the only ones who end up here. Okay, there's a lot more survivors out there. We need to prepare lots of food, more guns. You know, this stuff may seem like a lot right now, but when you're trying to split everything between, you know, 10, 15 people, you know, even more maybe, it suddenly gets a little bit different, right?
You know, I'm your architect, man. You know, all this could be done. It's just like, where do you want it?
We had a plan in place for the base and its compound, but that was a process that would take time. Fortunately, lead architect Brollow had it under control, and Fishstore was focused on getting our farm up and running, leaving myself and Peaches to work together towards some smaller goals along the way. Starting with the quest for gas at the gas station we had found in the town. We'd just have to work our way through the remaining Zeds to clear it out. This was easy enough between the two of us. With my skills in long blades improving, this brush cutter was becoming a formidable weapon. The only downside being that it was starting to wear out. We had cleared out the gas station before I remembered that the power had already switched off, meaning ironically, in order to get gas for the generator, we would need the generator to get gas, so we could fill the gas into the generator so we could run it to get more gas. We needed a generator, that's my point, and someone who could run it. Instead, in the short term, we looted the gas station for any useful mechanics items and food items that weren't rotten, and then dropped by the nearby garage to loot any essentials there too. I wanted to get my hands on a second vehicle so that Brollow would be able to head to the coastal area for logs without leaving us devoid of a car. Fortunately, we were lucky enough to add a second car to our collection. Brollow and I discussed plans for the compound before he began construction on it. Everything was starting to move in the right direction, but in managing a budding civilization, you have to also be wary of the people's morale, and some tensions were beginning to rise to the surface.
Oh, just in time for a horde to come. Let's try to keep this
Oh, that's
space
your horde,
nice
man.
and clear of zombies.
We don't have that horde. It's a whole lot of your problem, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna put it in the ignition.
Okay. Yeah, you're good to go. Have a safe trip.
I made it. I made it. Okay.
What's
What
going
did
on,
you do to
man?
the car, Brollow?
Oh, no, nothing. I'm just, I'm just taking care of my horde, just taking care of my horde, no problem.
Why would you do this when Peach is your friend who's offering you sour gummies?
Oh, I'm just taking care of my horde. What are you talking about, man?
We needed to supply Mr. Brollow with tools and resources for his building plans, and also see if we could find any extra melee weapons. I was particularly concerned because my brush cutter was on its last legs. So I took the new car and headed back to the area beyond the walls, where we'd found the first generator. Everything was going to plan until I was attacked by a nearby horde while on a run alone. My decision to go loud, as they say, by using my rifle was keeping me alive, but it also attracted any nearby zombies towards me, making this fight several hours longer than it might have been before. But eventually, I was able to make my way back through, checking for any leftover key items in the warehouse. I had secretly been hoping to find a second generator inside one of the boxes, but finding generators in crates is normally either an extremely low chance or impossible. I'm not 100% sure, but I didn't find one either way, so it's irrelevant. But it seems by spending time out by myself and not helping back at the base, I had stirred up some tensions. Tensions that would begin to rise to the surface.
He's got nothing to say about my fence I built for him.
I know you may think it's easy. You may think it's easy out there, but it ain't. Okay? You sit here pretty. I bring you generators. I bring you fuel. And you sit here and you tell me, oh, look, I built a big fence, Kezco. Look at what I did for the team. I'm out there risking my life.
All right, I'll see you later. You can build this house yourself.
Good riddance.
Now, from the outside, this might have seemed like a joke between friends, but I guess Brollow really did feel like he wasn't getting the appreciation he deserved. Because when he left that day, he really left. That's a mistake that lies on my shoulders. Because I still hadn't learnt yet that keeping a village of people alive out here would take more than just hard work. I'd have to check on people, keep morale high, be a leader. These were things that I'd never had to tackle before in Project Zomboid. As to whether we'd ever see Mr. Brollow again, that was a tale for down the line when the time comes. For now, I just let it go and tried to move forward, cleaning my own proverbial wounds and trying to make something of this place for the survivors out there to seek. I took Peaches with me and we worked our way outside the walls again, since we wanted to get a generator set up at the gas station for pumping fuel, knowing that our food situation was only going to get worse if we didn't have reliable power. Little did we know that going past the walls this time would lead to another all-out war with the undead. This is what insane zombies is like, just constant wave after wave. When we feel like we've gotten the last of them, more appear. In the short respite that we'd earned ourselves, we headed home and restocked, resting, rejuvenating, preparing ourselves to head back out to finish what we started. We were held at bay for a while to tackle a horde, which meant we had to rest even longer, and by the time we headed back out to the town, a couple of days had already passed. And that was by no means a good decision, because by the time we returned, yet again we faced another horde. This time, however, the narrative took a turn I hadn't expected.
Someone's out there, dude. Hey, come towards us.
How can I trust you? Because we're saving your life right now.
I'm coming towards you. Where are you?
Where are you?
In the middle of the fucking rut.
In the road.
Hey, whoa. Don't be pointing guns.
Calm down. Calm down. Let's be nice.
Relax, relax.
Hey,
Don't take a step
hey.
closer. Don't take a step closer. I don't know. You're not gonna just kill me.
If I wanted to kill you, I would have done it already. We're just trying to survive out here, man. We've got a whole group of people here. I mean, we don't need a cook. I mean, we're just trying to bring people together, survive out here.
Many hands make light work.
Hey, what's your name, man?
My name's Cheese.
Listen, come with us. We just came here to get some gas. We can take you somewhere safe.
Okay.
Thankfully, another survivor had made their way to us through the wilderness. Cheese, the chef, or so he claimed, was a welcome addition to our humble sanctuary, the second of many. We cleared out the remaining Zeds in the area, finally connected up the gas station, and loaded up as much gas as we could hold. All the while, Cheese was giving us a bit of information about his travels, including one mention of another survivor out there.
You alone out here?
Yeah, I've been alone for a while. There was another guy that came by. Yeah, but he came and go. I don't know. I saw him for a little bit. We talked for a bit.
in here, guys.
We had to accept that this survivor might have been Mr. Brollow. At the very least, it was nice to know he was still alive out here, even if we didn't know where he went. Since we had cleared out most of the town, I took the opportunity to investigate the building below us, having not determined the nature of what was inside. Unfortunately, there was something inside that I definitely didn't anticipate.
Oh, fuck. Hey! Code red! Code red!
Safe to say that even when you think you're free of the horde, there are still plenty of surprises hiding around the next corner. Eventually, after tirelessly swiping away at zombies, I was able to take a brief look inside the warehouse. I didn't have a lot of time to loot it, nor did I have much storage space, so I decided to mark it down for a return visit later. I was, to say the least, getting very comfortable with my skills and attributes, to the point that taking down small hordes was a matter of patience and energy. I made my way past the group of zombies in the direction of where I heard shots, and started taking out as many as I could, intent on protecting our new arrival. That was until I heard Peaches back in the direction of the warehouse, and I had to race back down there to assist him as well. Suffice it to say that I spent hours and hours clearing out the town. This was truly a marathon and not a race. But by the middle of day 19, the town was once again cleared out, allowing me to finish the looting run I planned earlier, this time with the Jeep for storage. On my way back, I stopped for some sightseeing of the local wildlife.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
After what felt like an eternity, I was back on our ocean base. The ocean breeze was by now a welcoming change as I recovered on the ship. By now, our farm was fully operational, thanks to the admirable efforts of Farmer Fishstore. This was a reminder of the value of each set of hands in making our end goal grow closer and closer. At the same time, it was a bittersweet reminder that maybe if I'd have been a little bit more appreciative of Mr. Brollow, we might have a carpenter right now too. I couldn't help but wonder if he was okay out there, nonetheless. After almost a week of just battling zombies, I knew that to waste any more time would be, well, time wasted. So I directed my eyes forward. It was time to set aside the weapons for just a short while to lay the foundations for what was to come, because I couldn't really expect all these survivors with me to carry the burdens of running this village. I'd need to work towards what I could do to help turn this group of people from a team into a community. And after confronting all the hordes outside the walls, it was finally time to begin the plan. The plan to build a civilization, to gather the survivors, to confront the great unknown. But before all of that, it was time for us to make the ultimate ocean base.